Romeo be? Didn't he come home last night?
Not to his father's, I asked his servant.
Why, that pale-faced, hard-hearted wretch, that Rosaline torments him to distraction.
Tybalt, Capulet's nephew, has sent a letter to Lord Montague's house.
A challenge, I'll be bound.
Romeo will answer it.
Anyone who can write can answer it.
I mean, he'll take up the challenge, show he's not scared, having been dared.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead, stabbed with a hook from the dark eyes of that pale one. Pierced through the ear by a love song, the center of his heart split by one of his practice shots, and he's going to fight with Tybalt?
Why? What's so great about Tybalt?
He's a prince of cats, only more so. He's like the cat in children's stories. Oh, he's very sweet. He fights the way he's seen it for her. His tiny peace and rhythm are perfect. He pauses. 1, 2, then he stabs you in the chest on the countenance. He can go through any sheer button he chooses. He's a duelist, a top racer, all of whom he boxing school. Ah, his forward thrust, his backhander, is,
His what?
a curse on all such fancy, pretentious folks. These trendy talkers. By Jesus in eighth grade, a brave man, a clever rascal, why isn't it deplorable? Grandad, that we should have to put up with these foolish plates. Please, I beg your pardon, who stand so much before the new fashions that they can't sit comfortably on the old bench. Oh, they're bones.
Here's Romeo.
Without his robe, like a dried herring, oh fresh, how fishified you are. Now he'll treat us to some passionate poetry. The poet Petrarchus, Laura will be no more than a scullery maid compared with his fair lady. But mind you, Laura had a better poet running for her. Dido will seem dowdy. Cleopatra, a merry gypsy, Helen, a hero. Worse these creatures than whores, who speak not in the morning in spite of her gray eye. Ah, sing to Romeo. Bonjour, that's a French greeting for your French trousers. You cheated us last night.
We did.
Gave us the slip. Sir, the slip. Get it?
I had some pressing business, that's the circumstance. A man may skip like this.
That's like saying that in a case like yours,
Didn't it say that one kind of
like to links to vegetables. That's it. That's exactly.
Percy repeated closely.
Where courtesy is concerned, I'm the pink of perfection. Right.
In that case, Monsieur is going Bowery.
Such wit, to follow your joke from the beautiful tree in which you are shod, so shoddy that when its whole soul is worn, nothing at last will remain but the joke, solely
Or what it means so just singular
Heart is good, William, my wits are flagging.
Whip and spurs, keep going, otherwise I won't.
Well, if your wits are running in a wild goose chase, I've lost. You've got more of the goose in one of your wits than I have in my whole five. Have I cocked your goose? Are we even?
You're never even with me, only odd, like a silly goose.
I'll bite your ear for that.
Good Jesus, don't bite.
You've got very saucy flavors, like a bitter apple.
Isn't sharp applesauce what goes with a sweet goose?
A little bit of wit can be stretched a long way.
I only stretch it out to prove you are known far and wide as a very big goose.
Well now, isn't this better than calling for love? Now you're being sociable. Now you are a real man. Now thou art what thou art. By art as well as by this drooling one is like a simpleton being about with his tongue hanging out, looking for a hole to hide his toy in.
Stop there.
You want me to cut my tail short before I reach the best part?
Your tail would undoubtedly get bigger otherwise.
You misunderstand. I have shortened it because I had finished my tale and meant to argue more.
Here's a splendid wreath.
Sail ho. 2-2, his and hers. Peter, coming. My fan, Peter. It's to head or face, Peter. The fan's the prettier.
Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, dear madam.
Is it afternoon already?
It is indeed. The spotty end of the clock is ticking up at noon.
Be off with you. What sort of man are you?
One dear lady whom God has made for himself. Two more.
Upon my word, that's well said. For himself to mar, you said. Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I can find the young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you find him than he was when you looked for him. I'm the youngest of that name, for lack of a horse.
Well put.
Oh, so words was well put. Very shrewd. Most wise, most wise.
If you are he, sir, I'd like to speak to you conferentially.
She wants to give him an intimation of dinner.
She's a whore, a whore, a whore. Aha.
What have you found?
Not a hair, sir, unless it's a hair in a hoary old meat pie. A hairy old whore and a hoary old hare are very good meat for a Lent, but a sickly whore isn't useful anymore to a very lusty gent. Romeo, shall we go to your father's? We'll dine there.
I'll follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady. Lady, you lady, I'm sorry.
Tell me, sir, who was the smart Alec with the smutty talk?
A gentleman, nurse that loves the sound of his own voice. It would take a mouth to justify what he says in a minute.
If he says anything against me, I'll take care of him, I will. Or 20 such bragging smart Alecs, for he's just lusty talk, and if I can't, I'll find those that can. The cheeky monkey, I'm not one of his fancy women, I'm not cutthroat, and you stand there letting every Tom, Dick, and Harry have his way with me.
I didn't see any man have his way with you. If I had, I'd have soon got my weapon out, I can tell you. I'm as quick as the next man at getting it out if there's a chance of a good quarrel, and the law's on my side.
Now in God's name I'm so vexed, my parts are all of a quiver. Cheeky monkey, I'd like a word with you, sir. As I told you, my young lady asked me to find your whereabouts. What she told me to say, I'll keep to myself. First, let me tell you that if you lead her up the garden path, as the saying goes, that would be a rotten thing, as they say. Madam is young, so if you double-cross her, that really would be a nasty trick to play on any young lady. Very shady dealing.
Nurse, send my greetings to your lady and mistress. I solemnly declare to you.
Bless your heart, indeed. I'll tell her so. Lord, Lord, she'll be a happy woman.
What will you tell her, nurse? You're not listening to me.
I'll tell her, sir, that you solemnly declare, and that's a gentleman's proposal.
Tell her to find some way to come to the confession this afternoon there at Ferrara Lawrence's cell. She can both make her confession and be married. This is your trouble.
No, honestly, sir, not a penny.
No, really, I insist.
This afternoon, sir, she'll be there.
Wait, good nurse. Within the hour, my men will join you behind the abbey wall and bring you a rope ladder, which will enable me to reach the pinnacle of my joy in the dead of night. Farewell, keep our secret, and I'll reward you. Farewell, my regard to your mistress.
May God in heaven bless you, but listen, sir.
Yes, dear nurse.
If your man trustworthy, did you never hear it said, two can keep a secret if one doesn't know it?
I guarantee my man's as true as steel.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. Lord, Lord, she was a little chatterbox. Oh, there's a noble man in this town, Paris by name, who'd love to marry her. But she, dear soul, would as soon see a toad, a very toad, as see him. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the better-looking man. But I swear to you, when I say so, she looks whiter than the whitest sheet in the whole world. Don't Rosemary and Romeo start with the same letter?
Yes, Nurse Buck, what of that? Both begin with an R.
You're pulling my leg. R is what dogs say. R is for no. I know it starts with some other letter. She's got a lovely saying about you and Rosemary. It'd do you good to hear it.
My regards to your lady.
Yes, 1,000 times. Peter,
Coming.
lead the way quickly.